So they lost their faith. They lost their hope. This is Psalms 106, and this is a part of what the psalmist is talking about the children of Israel and how that they were so excited when they crossed the Red Sea and they saw that great victory in the hand of God, and they rejoiced, it says, and they praised God until the next circumstance arose. And then all of a sudden it says they began to lust after other things, and God sent leanness to their soul. In other words, they took themselves out from the hand of the blessings of God, and they lusted after things. Now listen to this. It says, they envied Moses also in the camp, and Aaron the saint of God. The earth opened and swallowed up Dathan, covered the company of Abiram, and a fire was kindled in their company. The flame burned up the wicked in a fire, and they made a calf in Horeb, and worshipped the molten image. Thus, listen to this now, thus they changed their glory into the similitude of an ox that eateth grass, and they forgot God their Savior, which had done great things at the Red Sea. See, there you go. Just take that and let's just apply it to our own lives. We do get excited when God, oh my goodness, to see a miracle. I mean, how many people in their lifetimes truly ever sees a miracle? Well, if you have experienced one, or if you've seen one, that image will stay in your mind for a long time. And you would hope that it would sustain your faith. But the truth of the matter is that faith is a very personal thing. And faith is something that you have to grow in. You don't just become a great person of faith just one day. No, it's a continual walk. It's a continual process that we grow in our faith that brings hope because we believe what God has told us in His Word about the hand of God upon us and how that He will lead us and He will guide us and He will sustain us if we trust Him. But it's just like Peter. When he stepped out of that boat, he was all excited. Lord, bid me to walk on the water. Jesus said, come on. And he stepped out of that boat, and man, it was glorious. And then he looked around and he saw those waves crashing. And his faith just disappeared. It began to sink. And that's what happens when we lose our faith. We lose our hope. We lose our trust. We'll find ourselves in despair. But keep this in mind, that through all of that, with Peter there in the water, Jesus was just right there, just to reach out His hand and to pull him out of the deep. And He's still in that business. He'll do it for you. He'll do it for me if we just trust Him and reach out our hand to Him and let Him do the work. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.